Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Cartethiya skills were revealed by Koro Games, and in this video I will let you know the important points you need to know before pulling her. I won't be going over her kit in detail cause I will do that later in her complete build guide. I will leave her kit link in description which you can read if you want. For this video I will be going over the most important points like how much Aero erosion she needs, how much can she apply by herself, who is her core teammate, does she need Ciaccona, and many more. First, let's talk about how much can Cartethiya benefit from Aero erosion. The big hit of Fleurdelys deals 20% increased damage for each stack of Aero erosion, up to 5 times, which is huge. Cartethiya's inherent skill gives her up to 60% damage buff based on the stacks of Aero erosion on enemies. Fleurdelys can amplify the damage of Aero erosion by 50% and reduce the rate at which the stack decreases by 50%. But some of her attacks trigger the Aero erosion instantly to deal damage. Cartethiya on her own can apply 5 Aero erosion stacks, 1 from basic attack stage 4, 2 from resonance skill, and 2 from intro skill. You may think that it's not enough cause Fleurdelys clears the Aero erosion stacks. But she can instantly apply the maximum possible stacks on the nearby targets with certain attacks, which makes her very self-sufficient. Not entirely self-sufficient cause she needs one character that we will discuss in a bit. So this proves the point that Ciaccona is not necessary for Fleurdelys unlike Phoebe is for Zani. However, she is still one of her best supports as she can consistently keep applying Aero erosion, provides 100% Aero erosion amplification, which is the best buff for Fleurdelys. She can use the Gusts of Welkin set and also has nice personal damage which is further buffed by Cartethiya's outro skill. But there is a character that Cartethiya badly needs. Without that character, her damage will be significantly lowered. And that character is Aero Rover. We know that Cartethiya needs 5 stacks of Aero erosion. However, the maximum number of times Aero erosion can stack is 3, so Aero Rover becomes very important as he can increase the stack number by 3, making it possible for Cartethiya to increase her damage further. If you remember, Cartethiya's inherent skill gives her damage bonus based on the stacks of Aero erosion. In order to get the max buff, Aero Rover is needed. Also, Cartethiya gives buffs to Aero Rover. When Aero Rover casts his Liberation, he gains 25 forte points, which is amazing as it reduces his rotation significantly. Furthermore, the Aero Rover can give aero damage amplification buff through his signature weapon. So the best team for Cartethiya becomes Cartethiya, Ciaccona and Aero Rover, with Ciaccona being replaceable by a standard buffer like Alto who gives aero damage amplification, or even sustain supports like Shorekeeper or Varina. Or even Phoebe works as she allows the rover to trigger the Gusts of Welkin set as the rover cannot apply Aero erosion on his own. There's one more thing that you need to know, that Cartethiya will be a HP scaling character cause her signature weapon provides HP increase, which makes it obvious that she will be our first HP scaling DPS. In that case, the Gusts of Welkin set becomes more valuable as Cartethiya won't benefit from the Rejuvenating Glow set or the Moonlit Clouds. The Impermanence Heron Echo skill does provide some damage boost. If you are thinking of something like using both Rover and Ciaccona with Gusts of Welkin set, then that won't work cause the set buff doesn't stack. So for Rover, you can use Moonlit to buff the damage of Fleurdelys or Rejuvenating Glow for buffing Ciaccona's damage. All in all, Cartethiya is not someone that is locked behind Ciaccona like Zani and Phoebe. However, she is locked behind the Aero Rover, which is not much of an issue as Aero Rover is free. So if you are someone that skipped Ciaccona, then don't worry much and just go for Cartethiya if you like her. And I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content. Thanks for watching.